It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They stay on the ground with Williams. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Nix off the play action. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds Mims. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Hey, smash! 19 Lion!
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's got room to roam here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go! Check go!
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Gets him 5 back on that 1st down run. It's going to be 2nd and 15.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost and he busts those tackles.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Defense showing blitz. Howell. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Powell from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Nix. Pass complete to his back. He's out in the clear. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hunt, hunt.
Now Howell off to play action. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
don't connect on first, it's second down. Powell out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Charbonnet. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Out of the shotgun, Howell. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Howell now. Connects with Fant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
On the set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut, hut.
Running it after the penalty. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, the give to Charbonnet. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready?
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready, ready?
Howell now on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. This one is up and good. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Headed out right. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And no doubt he wants to get his season started. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt doesn't keep things going as they turn it over on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? Ready?
This is Charbonnet heading right. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go now. Ready?
Al throwing on third down. Charbonnet with the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks trying to make some noise before halftime.
Okay, ready?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Howell throwing for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action here. Pass taken in by Burton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, off play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Got it. Ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Throwing now, Howell. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 19. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. Chased out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Ready?
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Here's Howell. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Nix with it on 1st. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy, Jonathan Coachman. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Howell from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
Nix now to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Nix off the play action. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Take go.
Howell back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
And go.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A handoff to Williams. Hits a seam at the 40. Down the sideline to the 45. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Right back to Williams on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They're going play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Mims with the grab. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Into the hands of Dulcich. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He's got it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Head to 60. Set go.
Rush coming for Howell. Gets this one to Charbonnet. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the air on first down, Howell. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. He breaks the tackle, and they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Viking 18.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Defense showing blitz. Howell. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Howell throwing for it. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it. Room to run. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Cut 19. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
They'll throw again. Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ready. Go.
Play action with Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.